The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Carson-Newman coach Tom Griffin, I'm Michael watching for the Eagles Sports Network as the Eagles get set for a 3-game series against Brevard. And Coach, Wednesday you beat Belmont Abbey, and we talk about how that was kind of getting one monkey off of your back. Now you get into conference play and critical series, really. Midpoint of the year obviously hasn't been the start to the season that you wanted, and an opportunity on your home field to kind of straighten things back out. How important is this series for this team?
We don't want to talk about a series being more important than any other. We thought the first weekend series was pretty important at Catawba. But again, we're really talking about taking care of what we can do. I think guys know records and where you stand and how you got to play. We knew that at Newberry, the importance of winning 2 games on the road or at least one. So they know that, and I don't think that's pressure. That's just common sense. You know that. But yeah, we gotta try to win every game, like we did against Belmont Abbey. It's just take care of the baseball, pitch, because our defense is pretty solid, and you hope for that timely hitting. Jim Leland said it. It's just about having good pitching, catch the baseball, and throw it to your target, and keep it simple that way. So we feel pretty confident going into this weekend, being at home. The weather looks fantastic. And we're looking forward to the challenge.
You mentioned the pitching staff. Will Gardner threw 140-plus pitches last week at Newberry, but he seems to be a guy that you're starting to extend. Ryan Eberle had his best outing of the year, despite the fact that he walked 8 guys against Newberry last week. And the confidence that the bullpen gets from Wednesday against Belmont Abbey, how important is it to see that transition into this week?
Yeah, very important. And he's a workhorse. I mean, he is a bulldog, and we do believe, and no question about this, Coach Bounds does a great job. These guys are prepared since September in handling a workload. And that's what they train for. They train to throw. And so he's just as good later in the game than he is early in the game once he gets loose and ready to go. We know what he'll get. And Ryan, that was a great outing for us because despite the walks, he made some big pitches. And we expect to get a good performance from him. The game in the middle, Michael, we're probably going to staff it and give guys, again, that opportunity to go in and 2-1, 1-2. We feel like that's right now what's best for us, and that's how we're going to attack that.
In terms of offensively, do you feel like the length of the lineup is starting to come to the fruition that you thought at the beginning of the year? Brett Langhorne now an 8-game hitting streak. Jimmy Rice starting to click a little bit more. Trevor Lee at the bottom has had some nice games of late. Now it's 1 through 9 rather than putting the pressure on that top 4.
It's big, Michael, because early in the year you knew that you got to that bottom and you kind of struggled a little bit. We've been able to execute and to put some pressure with some situational hitting with that bottom group. Langhorne's really come around, plays a great defense. Our left side with Rice and Langhorne, that's very solid. And again, we talked about this with Rice, not letting at-bats go to the field, and they've both been very solid on the left side. I think that's crucial now that they are starting to feel confident and kind of letting the pass go. And each at-bat now, they're having some success. Jimmy was very good against Belmont Abbey, and Langhorne's been good. Trevor Lee's had some good at-bats for us. So that definitely helps when you have 1 through 9 versus 1 through 6.
Coach, appreciate the time. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you, Michael. Always good to see you.
It's good to see you, too. East Carson-Newman baseball coach Tom Griffin. I'm Michael watching for the Eagles Sports Network.